Good morning everyone. So today I'm going to show you how we do our Christmas pudding using our cutter set. So you've got 4 pieces in this kit. You've got your main pudding, the icing or your sauce that goes over the top, and then we've got a little holly leaf, and then this is a cutter press. And this, sometimes when you get these small cutters, it can be really hard and fiddly to get that clay out of there without distorting it. So we've come up with these little cutter presses, so you push it in and then that's going to release your clay out of there without distorting it. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a piece of clay like so, and what you're going to do is just get rid of all those creases and crevices. Now for the purpose of this video I'm only going to show you how to do one. If you're going to make loads at the same time, use a bigger piece of clay and then you'll be able to get loads cut out. Okay, so I'm just smoothing out all those creases and crevices, taking that excess off, and then I'm going to pat it into a ball. If you keep your hand nice and curved, you'll get that nice ball shape. And just check that you've got no creases. You don't want those creases running through your slab. Alright, and then give it a press down. Like so, when you can even, just give it a bit of a squidge. Like that, nice and even in between your hands. It'll save some of the work with your rolling pin. Okay, and then use your pin. Now then, we're going to tap it from side to side. No big welts, you don't want no big divots in your clay. So nice and even. Turn it over so it doesn't stick to your board. Do it again. Now then, if it was going to be long and thin, you can keep doing it in the same direction, but because I want it more rounded, I'm actually going to change direction with my pudding, like so. And that's going to give it some nice depth as well. So I'm going to keep going until I've flattened it down. Leave them off there for a minute. Keep turning it over. There we go. Now then, when you tap out clay like that, it will weaken it and you might get little air pockets. So use the card. This is just a lottery card that I've got lying around the house. Or we get these little ribs in our kit. If you're a seasoned potter, you probably got your own. And I'm just going to rub over the top of this clay. Keep taking off that clay that builds up on that card. Like so. And then turn it over, do the same on the back. Like that. If you get an air pocket, I haven't, but if you do get an air pocket, just fill it in with a little bit of clay like that. And then just go back over it with your card. Sometimes you'll get little air pockets that just open up. Okay. There we go. Release it from your board. It'll make it easier once you've done your cutouts. And then fetch your cutties. And then we're going to press down and just take them out. Sometimes it'll come out, sometimes it'll stick on your board, but that's alright. Icing piece there. Press down, lift out. See, that one came out with it. Let's put it to one side. And then next we're going to do this little holly leaf, like so. Okay, so that one has stuck. And then I'm going to bring in my little relief. I'm going to press that in there like so. There is one side, it doesn't work that way, that's the way. Alright, and then I'm going to lower it to my board and I'm just going to press down on this wee stick here. Just press down. Press, 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 press. That's it. And then your little piece comes out there. Alright, and then you just gently tease that off your board. There we go. And you'll need 2 of those. Let's do that again. Take that out. Put in a little release there. Press down. And then just release that from there. And you'll also need 3 little holly balls. So I'm just going to take some clay from my rolled out piece. Roll it into a little ball, like so. And I'm just going to put 3 of those to one side. Like that. There we go. what we're going to do is you're going to score where your icing sits on your main pudding. So using your tool, using potter's knife here, I'm just going to come over and score the back of this icing or the sauce, brandy sauce really. Score that up like so, and then using some slip, so it's just clay and water, just use your brush, dab some of that on, dab it on the Christmas pudding as well, and then you're going to pop that on the top. Give it a bit of a tap down like so, and then I always release it from my board. And then just clean off your brush and just wipe round that edge and get rid of any excess slip that's just slipped out, and that will also help stick it down as well. So I'm just brushing that excess slip off. Okay, there we go. Rub your finger around the top like so, smooth that off. And then we can put our little holly leaves on, like so. See where you want to put them. Now then, if you've got to fire them, you can put nichrome wire in the top here for hanging. If you've not got that, all you need to do is just come in with your paintbrush, push down and make a little hole at the top. And I would do that before you put your holly leaf in. Okay. Sometimes you'll get a rough edge around the bottom there where it's come out the cutter, so I'm just using a damp finger just to smooth that off so you've not got that cut edge. You can just use your leaves like that, or if you wanted you could use your shaper or your back end of your knife and just put a nice little holly line in it like so. See where you want to put them. I'm going to put them near my hole at the top. Okay, I'll put a little line in that one as well, and then I'm going to score the bottom there. Score the bottom of my leaf, add a little bit of slip, and then just press it in. Just give it a gentle tap. Again, score the other leaf as well. Bit of slip, pop it on, and then I'm just going to press down a little bit there where I'm going to put my cherry ball. Sorry, I was having trouble with the camera then. I've tried today to move the camera in front and I'm used to having it at the side, so it's taking a bit of use to this. So I've just put a little bit of a recess there, and that's where I'm going to stick these little berries. So give it a score there, scratch the bottom of those balls, bit of slip, and then in they go, like so. Don't forget, if you don't score in slip, when they dry they'll just come apart. Gentle press, and there you have it. Little Christmas pudding with a couple of holly leaves. Fab.